Hi, my name is Bopha,
I'm Danielle.
and we are doing our very first show with Live with Bopha and Danielle at 12 o'clock Central Time.
Yes.
So, welcome. We're so excited to have you guys all join us. Kind of wait a little bit until we have some people. If
Yes.
not, we'll just talk to ourselves.
If y'all don't want to talk to us, that's cool. I got my drink anyways. Can y'all see it? Says Monday should be optional. For real though.
Yeah.
For real.
For
For
real.
real. I'm gonna sip on my tea, but it's not really tea.
What is it?
Wine,
Adult drinks.
adult drinks. Brought to you by. What's it say?
Vida Loca. La Vida Loca.
Yes, which is a local winery in Indianola, and it's the autumn harvest. So
Is that the Somerset one or is that a different one?
no, this is a different winery.
That's
Had
what we need
some-
to get. We need to get a winery.
Girl, like
Your backyard?
I got enough room. I can put some back there. We can do your backyard too, girl.
Yeah, we have lots of beer.
Yes. Is anybody join us? Maybe we should join ourselves. So
Oh yeah.
yes,
I don't
we have
even.
a phone.
Okay, so how do we do this?
All we have to do is go on our page, and then hopefully, if we refresh it, it will
Oh, there it goes.
show up. Oh,
There it goes. It's cool.
oh, we look cute, kind of. Oh, look, there's two people watching, and it's
See-
probably both of us.
Oh, look at it. It tells you.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Bopha just joined in, and maybe I will join in. I don't
There you
know.
go.
I don't really know how to do this thing. There we go.
Got it.
Yes. So we just joined ourselves, and it looks like it's a little bit behind. But that's
Cat
okay.
legs a little bit, but
I'm gonna give myself a thumbs up because I like myself. I'm gonna do it
I
that
like
way.
you too.
I like myself. All right. So if nobody else is gonna join us, it's only like
12
12:30.
o'clock. Yeah, 12, whatever. So today's agenda that we are going to talk about is travel necessities that we pack for ourselves, our husbands, and our children as well.
she hears herself talking, and I don't hear myself.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, so we'll kind of go over that, and then at the end of the show, for anyone that liked our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, we will do a drawing for you to win a gift card to Sephora, to a $50 gift card to Sephora, and a $50 gift card to Target, and a $20 gift card to Starbucks.
Yes. So we're excited to give that away to one lucky winner at the end of the show. And don't forget, the show will only be up for 24 hours. So after the 24 hours, it will be on our YouTube channel afterwards. And then you can catch it live then. So if you are the winner and you don't see the show until later on today, just let us know. We'll contact you anyways via Facebook and let you know that you're the winner and send out your gift card. So we're super excited.
Yay!
Oh, look, we have like 5.
Oh, really cool.
Oh, shoot. If you're there.
Hi, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley. If you're there, give us a thumbs up. Let us know that you are with us today.
You sound like a radio host.
I mean,
Like a late night show.
in my past life, I got my like mug, and in my past life, I think I was a radio host.
I
and
think so too.
Many other.
And I'm just a viewer.
She just likes to watch
Yeah, I like to laugh at people. Well, not at people, but with people.
and laugh at people.
Yeah,
I like to laugh at people.
not I.
So we're glad to see us. A few people show up. So do you want to get started?
Yeah, we'll get started. So what should we? Okay. Well, maybe do you want to do the kids first? The kids stuff.
We'll do the kid stuff first.
Yeah,
so.
we'll do the kids stuff first. So I am actually getting ready to go on vacation on Sunday. We're going to California for 10 days with 4 children. I have 4 little babies. They're not little babies, but one's 7. He'll be 8 in August, and then one just turned 6. Another one is 4. And then my daughter is 3. And so we're going to be traveling. We're flying into LA. It's a direct flight, so I'm not too concerned about that flight. But we'll be driving from LA to San Francisco. That's the part that I'm a little worried about.
But you know what? I've done that drive, and it is absolutely stunning. There's so much to see, so much to look at, and
Yeah.
it's like you're in a different part of California every time you drive. We saw the mountains and the water, and then we were like and looked like the desert and the vineyard, and it was just so weird. And you have like all these little cool places you can stop by on the way. So I did that drive. It's not that bad. It's a lot to see though.
That's what I want to do, but I heard that the Pacific Coast Highway is closed. So yeah, so we'll probably just do like the regular highway or something. But yeah, but we're used to driving. We've done Dallas before with all the kids, and they did great. There were a few things that I did learn along the way when we went to Dallas. I didn't even think, it didn't faze me that one of my children could actually be car sick. So one of the things that I like to pack now is Dramamine for kids, because on our way back home, when I gave that to Valentina, she had no issues. So just having medication on hand when traveling, whether it's Benadryl, whether it's Tylenol, all those kind of things that you use daily at home, I would definitely recommend to pack, because I think it's more of a hassle to kind of like go to the stores at a place you don't know.
And buy. And California tax is high.
What is it, like 9?
I mean, too much for me. So it's higher than Iowa, so which is too much for me. But yes, I don't blame you. I definitely believe in pre-packing medicine, because I remember when we went to Hawaii, I got sick like 2 days before we were leaving, and just getting some NyQuil was almost $15.
Yeah,
$15 for NyQuil. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I bought, and it was like that small. It was a travel size. $15. I was highly upset, but you know I needed that NyQuil, so I bought it anyways. But pre-packed medicine, so that's a very good idea. My daughter hasn't gotten car sick, but I can sometimes get car sick when I'm sitting in the back seat. So
I feel ya. So that's like one thing that I always recommend. I'm gonna grab some things that I know my children loves, and that actually works because I've done it all, and some things just don't work.
I only have one kid, so
here. So for me, because the 4 children, they're just so different, I never know what they're going to be like. And so I just know what they love. And so the things that I do pack for them is their favorite stuffed animal, whatever it may be. It'll just be one stuffed animal. Otherwise, they would bring a whole entire zoo. And, you know, we don't want that for the Bacom kids. So this is Maxwell's favorite. And so he can actually entertain himself and, you know, do a little puppet show while on the airplane. And I always bring a little book that they love to read, because at home, I don't know about you guys, but my kids, if they love a book, I have to read it like 15 times in that one night. So this is the only time that I'd be willing to do that. And so I bring a little book. Little P is Valentina's favorite book. And so she, you know, can totally live off of that on the airplane. And the one major thing that always works is an iPad, and it's really dirty. It's their iPad, so I'll do it this way. Well, that's even dirty. But and then their headphones. They, I think I got these at Target for like $20. Or if you have a friend that's not traveling, they're not using it, borrow theirs. I think ours gets lent out all the time. And then another thing that I've decided to try this time, I don't know if it'll work, but so it's summer break. My kids obviously sometimes don't care to like do any like school stuff, and so I thought it'd be fun for them to maybe whoever they're sitting next to, if they're learning numbers or animals, they could do some little flashcards that I thought would be really great.
Good idea.
I don't know if it'll work, but we're gonna try it.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know on the next show if it works or not. And then crayons and paper. This is something that I think that they would love doing too. I mean, sometimes it could be a waste because they don't touch it. But I think the iPad itself is, I just like to have like options. And then I also like to bring this camera. On the airplane, I don't like to put any film for them because they will go hey crazy, and we don't need that.
So you pretend to put film in?
Yeah, we pretend to put film because it turns on and you just, like, they end up wasting batteries. So, well, usually, maybe this is out of batteries, obviously.
That's a good idea.
But yeah, but then when we're on our trip, because instead of having them touch our expensive camera, they can actually, you know, from their eye, like from their vision, this is a great thing that they could have. And if they meet new friends, they could just take that photo and give it to them. You know, we just had a play date and we did exactly that. The kids all got to go home with something, because usually on my camera, my photos stay on. Like, they don't get printed or anything.
Yeah.
And then also, someone always gets an owie, always. So an emergency little kit of Band-Aids and all that good stuff is in here that I like to bring as well. And gum and lollipops. It helps with their little, if their ears are popping, it really, really helps with, at least our kids, at least they tell us that it helps. And then I also like to pack like their favorite snacks. So whatever it may be, I don't try to pack a whole lot of snacks, but just their favorites. The one snack that always works for us is sticky rice, individually packed for them with like an Asian beef jerky that they just love. And so I don't have to worry about going to like McDonald's or whatever it is, because I know that they love this. So those are my things that I like know that my kids survive on. I don't know about what does Cheyenne survive on?
So Cheyenne survives off the iPad. It's currently broken, but when it's not currently broken, she usually just uses ours. We just make sure we put a mix of learning games that she can do on there, and as well as just like little things she can watch or little movies she can watch as well. But what I try to do is I will go through, and if there's games on there that I haven't seen her play or touch in a long time, I will take them off and put on new ones, so that way it's something for her new and fresh to do, and she doesn't get bored as quickly. And then her favorite stuffed animal is Mr. Barry. I didn't show him because he's not that cute, but so she likes to be with him, and we always carry a blanket and her favorite blanket and her pillow. So she likes that. And then I do pack snacks. She packs her own backpack, and she puts all her little pretty much like blind bag toys and little characters in there, because that's who she likes to talk and play about, and she's really into Pokemon right now. So if she can probably catch Pokemon on a plane, she probably would. And she does like to take pictures off her iPhone, like her iPad. One of our trips, she took like 100 pictures.
Really? Of herself?
Just herself. She took 100 selfies that I soon had to delete because it was full of storage. Our storage was full off of pictures. So,
that's crazy. Well, that's awesome.
So yeah, that's what she likes for her little vacation day. So yeah.
It looks like Sullivan Bacom joined. It looks like that's my husband.
Yes, and Nikki, thanks for joining us. And somebody said hello from Seattle.
Hey, Tommy, that's my twin niece.
Yay.
She's the older niece.
Yay.
She's my twin. She looks just like me.
It looks like
just like a mini version of me.
I have no twins.
Yeah, she looks. I think she looks more like me than her own twin. Which is crazy.
She's a twin.
She's a twin.
She is a twin.
She's a twin,
okay.
But then looks like me.
Okay, so.
But they're like miniature. Like I'm 5'2", but they're like 4'11" maybe.
Oh dang! So a little bitty baby twin, baby twins. Well, yay! Thanks for joining us and saying hi from Seattle. I'm sure that time change is quite the difference.
It's 10 a.m.
Yeah. So, girl, you are. Oh, look at that! Husband says.
Support the cause. Great job. What cause?
This cause. Oh. This is our cause. My husband's not watching because he doesn't care.
Well, Sully told me that he's not going to watch today because he's going to be too busy researching. And I was like, researching? I mean, you can't just like log in. You can't.
You can't just say hello for like 2 seconds. I don't know. My husband's probably doing something important.
Yeah,
but watch me though.
Well, speaking of husbands, I actually brought some things that he says that he needs to pack.
Oh boy.
For his, he's super low key. So it's not, and it's almost the same things that I pack. So it's not like a lot of things. Okay.
We're listening to some Silk right now. You know, some R&B jams.
Yeah. So he likes to bring a book always. He's currently reading this book, or he may be done, but he told me that I need to read it.
What's it?
To Sell is Human.
Okay.
So I will read this after he's done, or if he's done, I will start reading it.
Nice.
If he takes care of the kids on the airplane. So we bought this like on our last trip, but obviously we never used it. Mm-hmm. But I like to also just have it with us just in case we want to just close our eyes and it's too bright in there. Obviously with having children, I don't know if I can ever use this.
Yeah.
But Solly can, because I'm sure that I'll be watching the kids. And then, of course, our Dre Beats, can't live without it. Something we always have to have. And then a neck rest. Mm-hmm. I like to use that. And I also like to use my husband as a neck rest. And then for myself, I don't bring a blanket because I feel like with all the blankets my children bring, I just bring like a shawl. So I kind of just wrap it around me and I get to wear it. So it's kind of cute. Like I kind of like to look cute a little bit on the airplane because my clothes is ugly. But then I like to look cozy and
cozy and cute.
So this is what I like to use. But that's like kind of what Soli brings, and then floss and toothbrush is what he also brings, and a phone charger, because sometimes they have phone chargers on there.
Yes.
And yeah, so that's what.
Definitely the necessities. My husband, he, when it's our vacation time, is still working on vacation. So he's never without his work backpack. I call it his man bag, his man purse, because he's never without that thing. And then he usually has about 2 laptops with 2 extra chargers, because he is so good at like leaving one at the hotel when we check out.
A laptop?
His laptop charger.
Oh, charger.
Yes.
Charger.
I don't know how many times this boy has left his charger in a hotel or somewhere else or a rental car. But
you have to do a double check.
Double check. But he brings 2 now. Of course, his Beats by Dre, his little headphone sets, because he likes to listen to talk radio. He's not a really big radio person. So talk radio, and he also likes to listen to a lot of podcasts or relationship podcasts. He thinks we should do one, but
I think that'd be a great one.
We'll think about it in another lifetime after this show. And then he also always brings his electric shaver. So my husband likes to shave his own head. So he does a number 1 all over. Occasionally he'll go to a barber in whatever city we're in to, get a haircut. He just wants to kind of like see how they cut hair, if he can find somebody good. But usually 9 times out of 10, it's not that great. And then he winds up getting upset that he paid all that money to get all like jacked up, which is what happened when we were in, where did we go? We went to New Orleans, and homeboy just butchered my man. So yeah, we went back to the hotel, and he shaved that bad boy off.
So is that how he started having like a bald head all the time now?
And he didn't want to spend money.
Sure.
He didn't want to pay money to have somebody else cut his head. So he never leaves home without that, and always has my husband's a very big skincare person, so he always has his medication for like cleanser, acne medication, everything, his favorite little toothbrush that he brings around. And yeah, so, and then we always so we are big foodies. He loves to go and like kind of search around like the area we're going to be in, and search different restaurants, and write them down and take notes of it, so we know exactly what we're going to eat when we get there, and have kind of like a game plan. So that's his other little game plan. But that's pretty much it. Like, he's pretty forgetful. Other than that, he forgets at least one of everything, like shoes to work out in. So
and then I was having to buy new shoes.
Oh no, he doesn't buy new shoes. He just if he has his dress shoes, he'll just run in dress shoes.
My dad used to do.
He'll run in dress shoes. He don't care. He'll run in dress shoes. Whatever he's got to do. He'll
fancy
just run.
Andre.
Yes. Like you see him with his sweats and a t-shirt and fancy dress shoes, because he forgot his shoes. So that's usually on the regular, but he's always forgetting something. I don't pack his bag, so
yeah. I don't pack Solis. I mean, I pack like the things that we share, but I don't pack. I have no idea. If I was to pack his clothes, I would want him to look European.
He's not trying to look European today.
I went to Paris, and I went to Zara Men, and I was down there, and I was grabbing stuff that I know Soli would like, but then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get him some tight jeans, and I'm gonna get him some boots with heels.
Oh my god!
I saw these guys wearing it, and I got home, and he was like, what the heck is all this? I was like, well, I thought you wanted to try something kind of new. And he's like, my body type is not made for this.
You're like, I can't wear no tight jeans and no baby heels.
No.
Oh, so husband is also writing back, so let's see what he said.
He said, need to bring a drill.
He said, need to bring a drool pan for you, girl.
Because I do drool quite often. Like, it's really bad. And I drool on him, obviously.
Oh, man. Mints and
bank for electronics. Yes.
Yeah,
those are all
true.
things that we definitely bring.
Yeah.
Well, he packs it. I just use it.
Good idea. My the longest flight we took was to Hawaii, and that fool slept through almost the whole flight. So like, I think I talked to him maybe 2 or 3 times, and I just watched movies the whole time. But he, like, once he's on the plane, like, he is out. Like, we don't really have a conversation. We don't really even talk. Like, I mean, on the way there, on the way back, like, there was no conversation. He was snoring, so I had to like,
that's like the opposite of us. We actually, that's like our one time that we get to talk.
What are you talking about, Anna? I don't drool, and I don't
you know
what
you
you
do.
talking about,
I
girl.
can see that.
I don't hardly even sleep on planes. I just
Yeah, because you're eating and drooling.
Well, one, I like to eat. I always pack like a really, really good junk bag, and I'll do some work on the plane, but I mostly like to just play like some random phone games or just watch the movies that are on the plane. I love, like when I fly United, I'm all about the movies.
Yeah.
I'm all about the movies. So, the pregnancy. Okay. That's for another day, girl. that was not my fault.
It's so funny. Thank you, Anna.
Oh my goodness.
You know, one thing that I've learned when I traveled overseas recently, I wanted to keep when I went to Hawaii last year, I was so jet lagged when I got there. I felt so like out of whack. Like I felt like I was just up all night partying, which I wasn't. And then when I got home, I couldn't function. I couldn't even be a mom. Like I was like, someone please take care of my kids. I don't know what to do.
Like I've been away too long.
Yeah, and I didn't even plan like the sleeping, the time difference and stuff. So when I went to Cambodia, it was a 24-hour flight.
Ooh.
Yeah, the longest flight for us was a 12-hour one. And what I did was I took Tylenol PM. That just knocked me out cold. But when I got to Cambodia, I was on their time. But then coming home, it didn't work for me. Like coming home, I was like out of it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, but I think they said something about if you go west, I think you're more jet lagged, and if you go east, you're jet lagged while you're there, or something like that. Okay. But I'm finding that it is kind of true. So.
Yeah, that's hard. It's always hard when you first get there because you're just like trying to adjust to everything. And then once you finally adjust, you get back home, you're like,
you need a vacation.
Either can't sleep or everything's backwards. Like
you need a vacation, like a staycation. From vacation.
At least 2-3 days staycation so you can get back to normal. And then when you're not used to having your kids around for, a week or so, like, you really don't want to come back and like take care of them. Like, you still want to be on that vacation, but you want to see them, but you still want to be on a vacation.
Like, who are these little munchkins?
Yeah.
They don't belong to me.
Like, if you can go by and just, like, see them for a little bit and hang out and then go back home and then finish whatever you were doing, and then you're like, okay, I'm ready. Y'all can come back home now. That's kind of what I want to do. Like, I want to, like, come home, but still, like, visit, but not necessarily have her.
Yeah, no, I get
and
it.
Then let myself and my body and my mind get back into it. I'm like, okay, you a mom again, get back
So
into
speaking
it.
of that, like for me, when we travel, sometimes Soli and I like to just travel, just him and I. Mm-hmm. So we leave our 4 kids behind with my family. Okay, secretly inside, I'm hoping that they cry for me when I FaceTime them or call them, but they don't. Like we all cry when we leave, but it's like a good cry, like we love each other kind of cry. But it's not one of those cries where I feel bad for leaving. Like, 'cause I obviously think that it's important for us, Soli and I, to spend time together alone, to come back, to be able to give our children that time and that attention that they deserve as well. And I feel like they also need a vacation away from us too, because we're all about rules. But when they're with grandma or with cousins, they get away with murder, So
with everything, they eat whatever they want to eat. They get up whatever time they want to get up. They go to bed whenever they feel like it. Like
So how do you go on vacations with your husband without the guilt trip as a mom? Because I know a lot of people have that problem, and for me, I did at first, but then once I've done it, I saw I looked at the positive side of things, and my kids didn't cry for me because someone once told me that obviously your children are they trust you. Like, you've already told them that you're going on a trip without them and that you'll be back on this day, and my kids actually enjoy that. And I never looked at it that way. I kind of looked at it like, oh, shoot, I feel kind of guilty that I'm leaving, but now I'm just like, you know what, I think it's healthy for both of us to do that.
True.
So,
I didn't start, I was feeling guilty when she was a baby because I felt like I was leaving too soon, like, her routine's going to be off, like, what if she, just cries forever and all that stuff. So when we used to leave when she was a baby, I used to feel super, super bad. I would, call constantly, check up on her, make sure she was okay, what is she eating, how's her sleeping habits. But then when she got older, and she usually stays with either my mom or my husband's parents. And so because she stays with them and she sees them regularly, it was just like, you
It's
know,
just
I'm just
another
with
day.
grandma and grandpa.
Grandpa.
So, though I feel like she misses us, we give each other hugs and kisses. We try to FaceTime her pretty much every day, either in the morning before, you know, when we get up, depending on the time zone, or she's up, and then we try to again at night. And so, but most of the time she doesn't want to talk to us for no longer than like 2 seconds, because I'm kind of like interrupting her time frame now she's like, you know, busy with grandma, she's on her iPad, she's watching movies, she's with her cousins, she's doing something. So half the time she doesn't really want to talk to us. She wants to say hi, and she'll call us when she wants to call us, but you know, most of the time she doesn't really want to talk to us. But when it's time to come home, she's usually ready. So yeah. Not that bad.
Well, do you want to get into like the beauty stuff?
Yes, beauty stuff. So I have a few things because, or beauty and just like some other random stuff. Both.
Essentials.
Yes.
I somehow misunderstood our conversation. I ended up packing my everyday makeup. So I can show you a little bit of that, because I think that's always exciting. But we'll do a topic of that, of like our, you know, our everyday stuff, because I use the same stuff every day.
Yes. So one of my first things I like to bring is sunscreen. So yes, I am black, I'm brown. Black people need sunscreen too, folks. Don't get it twisted.
So does Asian people.
Yeah, y'all act like just because y'all tan that y'all don't need to get, y'all don't get sunburn, sun cancer, or anything else. You're not immune, okay? You're not immune to it. You're not an X-Men. You're not immune to anything. So get yourself some sunscreen. And because I'm dark, I don't like to look blue, purple. Girl, this is Neutrogena Ultra Mist Body Sunscreen.
What color is it clear?
Girl, it is clear. It is SPF 100. Not that I think that we need 100, but I like that it's non-greasy, it's water resistant for 80 minutes, and I can spray it on multiple times throughout the day. Versus putting on a cream. I don't like really rubbing shit on, like especially thick ass sunscreen. I just cussed. Sorry, y'all. If children are watching, but they shouldn't be watching. You should be outside playing or something. So anyways, so the Ultra Mist SPF 100, and like I said, it has no color. And so when you are dark complected, you put on sunscreen, anything higher than 25, I usually get like a bluish purple undertone.
Look a little ashy.
Yeah, I look ashy, and it's hard to kind of get rid of that. And I don't really like the thickness of sunscreen, so we do the spray. And another thing, which I wish we would have when we went to Florida, but I kind of forgot, like bug itch cream. And my daughter's been outside quite a bit, and she's been getting tear up by mosquitoes. But I would take this on a trip. So this is Benadryl Extra Strength Itch Stopping Gel. So good on bug bites. They have the calamine lotion and the spray, but you don't really want to travel with that.
They also have a little stick too, like
that you
just rub on.
Stick too.
Yeah, and so we use that too, like because I always try to bring the smallest of everything because of packing. It's just too much stuff. So that I wish we had when we were in Florida, but I didn't, so we got something else. So my friend Martina gave me this. Shout out to Martina Lee. She works for Josie Marin, and I've been using this because my face has been breaking out like crazy. So this is a Josie Marin Whipped Mud Mask Argan Hydrating Detoxing Cream. So usually when I'm in another city and I'm dealing with hard water, different air, like my face needs to like get all that hydration and get all that junk out. So this is great. You leave it on for like anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. It smells great. It's a little on the thick side, but you just need a little bit. And I was using it every other day just to kind of clear out my pores, blackheads, whiteheads, all that stuff. And so this was great. And then on the plane, because I don't care about looking cute, I like little sheet masks. So this one is Dr. Jart, and this is a cheek and eye lift. Because when you get off that plane, girl, you look tired, you look busted, you want to look rested. Don't nobody care that this is on your face. Like, I don't care about that person next to me that thinks I look crazy. I don't care. My face is gonna look good and not puffy. So I love this. And then this is the Pore Master strips. So if you like to rip blackheads off your face and whiteheads, she's your jam. So that's kind of my favorite for the plane. And then something else I just bought in. How heavy is it? Oh,
it's light. It's light, y'all. This is, you're gonna see a reflection of you. And it's dirty. Sorry, y'all. But this is my Glamcore Ricky. It's my travel mirror, and it lights up.
Ew,
like,
can I see?
hella bright. So that's the first setting.
Ew, I need this.
And girl, it goes up like 6
Ew.
settings. It gets hella bright.
Ooh,
So for
look
me,
at that.
because we're makeup artists, I don't like being in hotels
And all the hotels are like that.
pitch
They're
black,
yeah.
or they don't have good lighting, or you're facing somewhere that you're looking at a wall, or there's yellow lighting. So
Yeah.
now I never leave home without her. And she also comes with a magnifier mirror to go on top of the mirror,
Oh, really?
and then a little stand, and super easy to travel with. And you
And
just
how
charge
do you
it up.
pack it?
Does
it come with, like, a-
So it doesn't come. It's supposed to come out with a case. So as soon as that case comes out, I'm gonna grab it. But I have a bag that I put my makeup in, and then I have like a sheet that I lay on top
Yep.
of it. So, but I don't put her in the luggage. I usually
Yeah.
carry her with me. So I have a like it looks like a kind of like a backpack, but has my makeup and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I make sure I just wrap it around. And
Yeah.
I've traveled
And I
with
like
it
that
now.
it's not heavy either.
It's not
How
heavy.
much is one of these?
Okay, so this is, I believe now it is $195, but they had a coupon code for 10% off, 10 or 15% off.
Okay.
It's Glamcore.
Ricky.
Ricky. So Glamcore GLAMCOR, and then their website is Glamcore Tech. And so this bad boy, like, she's good for travel and for home. So she has saved my life and me.
And it has a stand, you said,
And
right?
it has a stand.
Cool.
So that's kind of my dealio.
Looks like I want one of those.
Yes. Ooh, yes. So let's see.
Ooh, I like.
Yes,
So Mano
girl.
is from London. Hello.
Hi, girl.
I'm London.
Yes, girl. What time is it there?
It's 6 hours ahead of us, so I don't know what time it is now.
Damn,
It is
girl.
12:32, so it's 6:32.
Okay, and then the name of it. So it's the Ricky Anna Glamcore Light. So Ricky, and I believe they still had the coupon code. I saw it off their Instagram page. So Glamcore Ricky.
Oh, better buy her one, Sully. That's right, because our anniversary's coming up, and all I want are just a few things.
Yes.
Actually,
Just
a
a
lot
few.
of things, but it doesn't have to be for our anniversary. It could be just for. It could be for tomorrow, or
Just because you like me.
yeah.
Yeah. As I'm sipping on my wine again. I forgot about it.
So yeah, Sully, I would love that. Oh, it's 6:30 over here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So we have some Seattle people, some London people,
And some Des Moines.
and Des
people.
Moines people. That's
Thanks.
awesome. Really cool. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're just chatting away. So we just kind of talked briefly about what we pack for our children, our husbands, and ourselves on the airplane. Danielle just did you get done? Or do I need to?
Oh yeah, girl, you good.
So now it's my turn to talk about my beauty stuff. I have, this is what I use.
She's got a bag.
Yeah, a bag of things. But so for me, since I've gotten older, what I really care about is skincare more than anything. Today I put more than I normally do, but I usually don't wear eyeshadow. I don't really put foundation on. I only do it for like photos or if I'm going somewhere. Otherwise, I'm just kind of mascara, eyeliner. My brows has to be done because they are like, they're
You got
really thin.
babies.
Yeah, they're like, my husband calls them, what did he say? Oh, because you know people say eyebrows on fleek.
Uh-huh.
So he goes, it's hide and seek with my brows.
My brows are kind of like that as well.
But someday we'll show you guys what it really looks like. But right now, obviously, it looks kind of good. But I like to bring wipes. So just kind of wash my face off if I feel like, not going to the sink or whatever.
Do you, so when you are on the plane, do you like to wipe your face off? Yeah.
And then I like to spray my face with like what is that? Fix Plus or something like
Yeah,
that. I
from
didn't bring
MAC.
it with me. Yeah. And then, okay, so this is a really cool thing that I did on the airplane that I thought was so cool. And I don't know.
Yeah, I got one too. I
So-
think it smells so good, but it looks
know.
like gravy.
So it doesn't look like gravy, but it smells
Smells good.
bomb. And it really hydrates my face. So when I went on the airplane, when I went to Hawaii last year, I washed my face and I just put eye makeup on and then I put this on my face. And before I got on the airplane, it looked kind of like oily or moisturized, obviously. But then when I walked out of the airplane, ooh, girl,
It was supple.
oh, it was gone. Like this product, like just went. The airplane is so dry in there that this really just kind of helps kind of keep it hydrated, you know, on your trip. But my skin just kind of changes wherever I'm going, just like anybody else, I would imagine. So I like to have that with me. And so my skincare, I always pack my skincare, and I don't know if they come in travel size, which I feel like they might, but I'm not really, I'm a consultant for Rodan & Fields, but I suck at it. I just, you know, I talk to people about it, but
she's not at your throat about it.
well, I'm thrilled about it. It's just I'm not a salesperson. Like, I'm just a natural salesperson. I'm not like a forcer. And so, like, for me, what I like to tell people what works on me, but it may not work on everyone else. But the great thing about Rodan & Fields is that it has multiple skincare lines that varies, and so you can always find something that works for you. But I always say, you know, like, skincare is one thing that you want to invest in, because I know it's always expensive, but like, the better your skin is, the less makeup you have to wear. Although I do love makeup in itself, but like with my life, sometimes it's hard to find the time to put on the makeup because I got children hanging on to me, or wanting my phone, or wanting something, or I have a daughter that gets into my makeup and is trying to do what I do, and so it just gets kind of a hassle.
And the better you feel too, because a lot of people complain about their skin. They complain about, oh my God, I got fine lines, I got laugh lines, I got bags underneath my eye, and I always tell people, like, you know, what's your skincare like? Because if you're not taking care of your skin, it's no different than putting the right foods in your body. It's putting the right stuff in your face. So skincare is uber important.
I mean, as makeup artists, we can hide it, but it's all temporarily. So if you can, you know, treat your face and take care of it, the less makeup you have to wear, you know, on your face. But if you love makeup in general, you can still do things, just it doesn't have to be as much. So I always bring my skincare, and
Soli also said, I know all about that. Can't be wanting something new every Monday after the live show. She didn't say every Monday. You know, every other Monday would work too. You know, or skip a few.
There's just a few things that I want. And I like to bring my little perfume.
So cute.
So Chloe's my favorite perfume. If everyone always asks me what I'm wearing, and it's always mostly Chloe, and I like the Chloe Rose, but I like bringing this little one.
It's so cute.
Isn't it so adorable?
I just do little roller balls, but that is so cute.
Yeah, well, I got this for free with my purchase of my big one, so I put the roller ball back.
It's so cute.
But the roller ball is a great one, like, if you want it to bring like a variety. It's like $25, you know, and you can have different selections. Or you can go to Sephora and ask them for a sample.
Or you can ask for multiple samples, and then they will just...
Sorry, Sephora workers.
Sorry. I used to work there. But another thing you can do is Sephora has the rollerball set that comes with 5 little sprays, and then once you feel like you like the one you want, you can go back in and take the card, and then you get reimbursed for the one that you want. So you get 5 small ones to try, and then once you find the ones you're wanting, then there's a gift card to redeem for that one in a rollerball size, the full rollerball size. So
that's really nice
if
to
you
know.
Just can't decide, or you like different fragrances every day, that's a good way of doing it. So Sephora plug, I will appreciate, you know, compensation for that. Oh my God,
and
what is that?
It's a wet brush.
It's
so
like a weapon.
We all have our own wet brushes at our house, but we also have this travel one, and we use it as a family, but my husband hates it because my hair and Valentina's hair stays in here. He says that we always have lint in there, white stuff that he doesn't know where it comes from, a bunch of long hair. But, you know, that's his problem.
That is
neat. And then I also love this little lip glow, and I just like to put it on. It's just like a little gloss. Not gloss, but a balm. And it gives me a tint of color.
Dior.
Yeah, I like packaging.
It's cute.
Yeah. So everything else in here obviously is my makeup, but I have some small hair stuff. I don't do my hair on vacation. I don't do my hair regularly, actually. So I like to just tame my hair by putting some serum in it, and whether it's Young Again, I love that by Kevin Murphy, and I also love the Smooth Again. And I just like to put a little mousse in my hair too to kind of give it that scrunch. It looks like I did my hair, but I didn't do it. And then this hair care wave spray. Have you used it?
No.
Will
it work in my weave?
You can try it. Yeah, but I just scrunch my hair as well. After I'm done doing my hair, sometimes I kind of do that. Use this too. But I don't, like I said, I would rather go to like a dry bar and get my hair washed and have them do it and have my hair last a few days. I like the undone look because I feel like right now, even I feel like my hair is too done. Because I like to look a mess. I like to look messy.
But it's nice that you like to go to like, treat yourself to like the dry bar or stuff like that, because then that's your time away. That's your pamper time.
Yes.
Like you're going to someplace new. You don't necessarily need to get a new haircut or a color. You just want,
I just want a stylist that has long nails and just scratch that, clean all that shit out of my hair.
Get
like
the stuff out.
Yeah, and then blow dry it, and that's what I just love it. I don't
just
always love my hairstyle that people do on me. But I love having it washed, and then I can always fix it when I get home. I'm not picky. I'm not picky at all.
You just like to be taken care of. I just bring different wigs.
Yeah.
Because I don't like doing my hair.
But that's all. Everything else is all my everyday makeup that I bring. And then one thing that I always lashes. Okay, I'm not here. I'm not trying to promote Rodan and Phil's, but
plug in.
But oh my gosh. So anyway, this lash boost, I've gotten all my friends to try this, and it's amazing. So I have straight Asian lashes that go straight down just like that, and since I've been using this thing, look at my lashes,
girl.
They're not even fake. They're like
it's
real.
A 180.
It's crazy. And so I also do lash lifts, and so my lashes usually, even if they're long, they would go straight. But with this, it's like a perm that curls your lashes. And before I used to never care about mascara. Now I'm all about mascara because my lashes are amazing.
And you used to wear false lashes
all the time. I used to wear false lashes, all the time. And now I don't feel like I need to. I still, sometimes here and there, depending on the look that I want. But I can legitly not put eyeshadow on. Sometimes not even eyeliner on, just the mascara. And I feel like I'm a little done up because of my lashes. So it's a great investment if you are wanting to go like kind of the natural look and not spend a lot of time. So
yes. And have big, beautiful, natural lashes. I'm wearing fake ones today.
Yeah, tell anybody.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're not falling off, I mean,
yeah. I know, that's the worst. I feel like when you put it on yourself, you always have that lift right in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why?
I mean, this is why I'm that far away from you guys, because I can't say that she's on that perfectly right now, but we're back here. We're way back here. Yeah. So that is our essentials for traveling. Is there anything else that we forgot?
Can't think of anything. And if you guys have any suggestions on what works for you for your, traveling with children and all that good stuff, feel free to let us know because we would love to hear, and I'm sure other viewers would too. One other thing that I didn't talk about, but when you buy seats for your children, sometimes like you don't know with 2 and 3-year-olds like what they're going to be like. Did you know that you can bring their car seat onto the airplane?
I didn't know that.
So it'll feel like they're just sitting in a car seat, and so that way you don't have to chase them around. Because last year with Valentina, I had goodness, I wanted to just like give her away because I could not keep her sitting down. She wanted to go like where her dad was, where my mom was, where my dad was. It was just a hot mess. I couldn't close my eyes. But I feel like if you brought that and have them buckled in like a car ride, you can actually close your eyes and like relax a little bit.
And then you'll know where she's at.
Yeah. So that's a really, I think one thing that I've learned that really helps is it's kind of a pain to take with you to security check-in, but I think it's worth it. And then if you have multiple kids like me, we don't have to do it now because the kids are really good without strollers, but bring a stroller. A stroller really helps you go from one gate to the next. But like for us, since we're going on a straight flight on this next trip, we're not going to worry about that. So so those are some things that I encountered when traveling with our children. So
good idea. And that you just brought that up. So we went to Puerto Rico a couple of years ago for Christmas, and we were gone for almost like a good 2 weeks. We were gone for quite a while, and we did have to take a few flights to get there. And my husband has American Airlines, like he's a club award member. So you know how you go in the airport and they have like the little club memberships where you can go in and sit. It's a seating area like separate from the airport. So we did that. It cost extra for us to get in there, but well worth it because we had to spend like a 6-hour layover. And ain't nobody got time to be chasing no hyper ass kid around. So the nice thing about that, it is closed, it is locked. She could run around. You get food, you get drinks, you get snacks, you get TV, you got chargers. So then, if you wanted to like lay your head down to rest, like though there's quite a few people in there, like she can't run away. Like she can't escape that place like without one
really
of us
cool.
there.
How much is one of those?
So I think it cost us around $80 for the full. It was like the 4 of us, yeah. And so, but you got to eat and you got to sit in there as long as you want, and you got to do it at every airport. So at every airport we went to, we just like went in there, and then it was so nice because at that time I think she was 3 going on 4, and she just was not trying to sit still at that time. And so going in the American Airlines Club like helped out, and you know they have snacks and all that stuff, and she was just able to like keep her contained. But like if you accidentally doze off in that 6 hours of waiting on your plane, you know she wasn't going to escape the room. So it like well worth it. I need more airlines to have it.
Oh my gosh.
So so that
oh,
was
and
nice.
packing pajamas.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
But
So-
that kid, man,
What's that?
okay, so I pack her pajamas, but that girl just winds up sleeping naked somehow anyway.
On the airplane?
I mean, not on the airplane, but like when we get to the hotel. But I always, she's either hot or cold, so that's why I have her blanket, and then I usually have a jacket because I don't really like to carry around another blanket.
Yeah.
And then, but the pajamas on the plane, good idea. Good idea. I try to keep her as comfortable as possible, like no jeans, like something she can roll up, like stuff like that. So
well, it depends. Like we used to put our kids in. We go to the airport in pajamas because if it's like a night flight, like this next
cute
one,
pajamas or like just
like they're regular pajamas, like they're tight pajamas. Like
like
my kids don't know any better, so they're not embarrassed yet.
Yet.
But they just, and then that way it's kind of like a routine because by the time we get off the airplane, it's already bedtime, you know.
True.
But they still have to take a bath because of all that those germs.
Yeah,
yeah.
very true.
So. But yeah, so that was a little bit of what we are sharing with you with traveling. Now what we're going to do is our giveaway.
Dun, dun, dun.
So Danielle is going to scroll.
Oh my God, we had 14 people and quite the conversation.
Yeah.
So yay, thank you guys for tuning in today. And so in order for you to do the contest, you had to like our Facebook page live with Bopha and Danielle. You also had to tag a friend. And you also had to subscribe to our YouTube channel because don't forget this is only going to be up for 24 hours. So once that is done, it's going to go to YouTube so you can catch it there if you want to. So what we're going to do is we're going to blindfold like this, or just close our eyes and
Or just
scroll,
look up and scroll.
or just look up and scroll, and then we're going to pick the winner of our contest. So gift card, Target, Starbucks,
And Sephora. And the Sephora and Target are $50. So those are awesome. And then also Starbucks is $20. So
yes.
those are
And
a few
it looks
visits.
like my husband finally joined in. Homeboy,
Well, thank
you're
you,
late,
Andre.
late to the
Thank
game.
you.
You're on Black people time. Like we almost done, and you just now hopping
My
in.
stomach's growling.
Just not hopping in. So okay, so maybe we gotta take it off of there. Okay, so is this about
Okay.
it? So
So what you could probably do is like go up and down like this, so it's not, because otherwise if you just go like this, only the people
up and
that
down.
last.
Okay, are you gonna push the button? Are you gonna stop it?
No, you stop it. I'll watch.
Oh jeez. Okay, wait a minute. So
Well, let's try it first. Okay, so if you okay, and then, yep, and then you put your finger on that.
is it still going?
Yeah, it's still going.
Did I stop on somebody?
You did.
Okay.
Lawn win.
Yay! Congratulations,
Yay!
Lon. I'm gonna creep on you, see what you look like.
It's my Lee's sister.
Oh! Look, girl.
You just won
You
the
won.
gift card.
Yay!
Yay!
And we
And
are
she
gonna
has 2
do-
daughters, so I'm sure, I don't think she'll be using it. I think her daughters will be using it instead.
But we hope that you use it for yourself.
Yes,
So,
because you deserve it.
yay! Congratulations.
Congratulations, and thank you guys so much for joining us and participating
Sipping on my tea.
in our conversation. And then the next week, I will be gone. So Danielle will be talking to herself.
Yes, I will be talking to myself, so don't let me talk by myself. But I'm going to be sharing my summer favorite beauty items. So skincare, body care, makeup, stuff, weave, whatever. So I'm going to be talking about that. So if there's any other suggestions you guys want to ask or hear from me next week, I will put up a little like poll type thing on Thursday, so you can let me know any other topics that you want me to go over, or if you want me to show you a summer makeup look. I ain't scared to run around with no makeup on. I do it all the time. So,
or you can always bring in a model too if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So maybe a viewer can be a model, if that would be a good idea.
Oh yes, you know people love free makeup.
Mm-hmm.
They love free makeup, but sometimes don't want to be, seen. But if you want to be seen,
Yeah.
we can do this
I
from my
think it'd be
living room.
fun.
So
Yeah.
yes, well, yay! Thank you
Thank you guys so much. Have a great Monday.
Yes, and we look forward to hanging out with you every Monday.
At noon.
Yes. All right, everybody. See you
Bye.
later. I'm gonna finish drinking my wine. Bye.